Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my new beauty video for July, and this is where I show you all the new releases that I received in PR for the month of July that have released or will be releasing this month. We get to play with makeup today, and I used a lot on my face to create this look. So without further ado, let's hop right in. I want to get to the packages that I used on my face so you guys don't have to wait. You can find out everything right now. So the first thing we are going to go through is this box from Pixi. And I just received this in the mail yesterday, and I was dying to put it on my face, so it was the first thing I did today was open this box and get out a few products to test. Pixi came out with these new highlighters, and I'm wearing this one, the lighter tone, not the peachy tone, on my cheeks today, and it is very intense. It gives you that very wet, metallic look highlight. They're extremely smooth, go on like a cream, even though they're a powder. They have a very creamy texture. It says they're vitamin and diamond powder infused and supposed to be long wearing, but they do have a very creamy texture to them. I'm wearing number 2, which is Subtle Sunrise. And it has this beautiful peachy color in there as well. And I just swatched these on my Insta stories last night for you guys. I'll put some screen grabs in here for you guys to show you the swatches. Just from first impression, I was really impressed with those, how they applied on the face, because I was blown away how they swatched on my hand. So I knew they were gonna apply to the face really well. You can just tell by touching those. The next thing they have in here are these liquid fairy lights. At first I thought these were a bunch of lip icings, which I love. Those are one of my favorite lip glosses, the lip icings. These are actually glitter liquid eyeshadows, which if you've been watching my channel recently, you know I'm on a glitter kick right now. So the one that really caught my eye is called Brilliance, and I'm wearing that on my lid today. It is stunning. It has a ton of silver glitter in it and gives this taupey bronze effect to the eye, but with just a ton of silver glitter. The only downside of this is that I did experience quite a bit of fallout with that silver glitter. The other ones are pretty too. There's just something about this that I instantly fell in love with. It has so much reflection to it and looks amazing on the eye. But as I said, I did experience some fallout with that, but I didn't put any kind of base underneath. So next time, I know. I do need to apply some kind of adhesive underneath so those bigger chunks of silver glitter don't fall on my face, or do my eye makeup first, because I didn't do that. This is another package from Pixi. It's more so skincare and skin focused products. So in here, I've only tried one thing so far, which is the Glow O2 Oxygen Mask. It's a bubbling, energizing mask. And I've tried the bubble masks before in the past, and you typically have to leave them on for same amount of time as a regular mask, 10-15 minutes. This one is just an instant mask, so it's only a couple minutes, which is nice for me because when I put on bubble masks, they start to really tickle my face. And this has been the only one that I can really get away with using, and it's supposed to brighten up the skin, and it's an instant boost. So you can use this before you put on your makeup. So it's great, really quick if you want to do a little quick skincare before your makeup to really brighten your skin, then I would recommend checking this one out. Especially if you get really ticklish from those bubble masks. This is the only one that I've really been able to use with success. Next we have the Pixi Glow Mist, and it has argan oil. It's supposed to be a nourishing mist, which I have yet to try, but I'm on a dewy skin mist train right now. The next two products I have are some skincare, and I really love the Pixi Glow Tonic, but I have to use it very sparingly because it's extremely effective on my skin. I have very sensitive skin, but it really reacts nicely to glycolic acids and stuff, like this Overnight Glow Serum has. It has glycolic acid, a 10% plus aloe vera. I have yet to use this, but I'm really happy they included the aloe vera in this because I do have quite sensitive skin, and aloe just is really nice for my skin. I'm losing my voice already, and we're not even that far in. This isn't good. The next product is the Jasmine Oil Blend with Jasmine and Evening Primrose. What are you supposed to do? So this is supposed to be a radiance recovery oil. It's supposed to have a healing and calming effect. It has grapeseed oil, which is awesome. It's an antioxidant and is vitamin C rich. And I use grapeseed oil in a lot of my skincare. Evening Primrose is rich in omega-6 oil, and then the jasmine is where the healing and calming properties come in. So I haven't tried those yet, but I have had great success so far with the oxygen mask. I really love masks, if you can't tell. The next product I have is from L'Oreal Paris. It's their Colory Shines. I was so excited for this launch. It's actually been out for quite a while in the US, but only recently did L'Oreal send these over to me this month. and I had to do a whole lip swatch on these because I knew I'd love these as soon as I heard about them. The packaging, the formula, it just seemed right up my alley. I'm wearing Glossy Fawn on my lips right now, and it's just a beautiful nude, easy to wear. The formula is fantastic. You can build these up, you can wear them more sheer. They remind me of YSL. They're just a really great lipstick formula, and then the one Luminous Coral, which I mentioned in a favorites, reminds me so much of MAC Jazzed, which was my favorite lipstick of all time, but it was limited edition from MAC, and that one has the same kind of consistency plus color. I was just really happy with this launch, to say the least. Next, Urban Decay came out with the Born to Run collection, which came in this cute suitcase looking PR. And in this collection, we have the Born to Run eyeshadow palette, which I've used in a tutorial. I'm wearing it on my eyes right now. I honestly haven't been too impressed with eyeshadow palettes this past year, but this one, it's a little bit deeper. I think this would be the perfect fall palette, even though this is coming out in the summertime, but I'm going to be using this in the fall a lot. But I've even found myself reaching for this on a daily at this point to do looks, and I've been doing really deep smoky looks with this. You can also do lighter looks. It has that row up there, but it has some beautiful jewel tones in here, which you don't expect for a summer launch. And I think this is going to be a great fall palette. But the blendability of this is amazing. I just love the aesthetic of this. I was looking at the pictures and I'm trying to count the places I've been. Santorini, Vegas. Some of them I could be. I just don't know. There's just the beach. Could be any beach. So maybe I've been there. You never know. Out of the whole collection, that is what caught my eye. The lipstick colors didn't really appeal to me. The liner colors, again, I wasn't too drawn to. They came out with a travel size of the Urban Decay All Nighter, which is one of my favorite setting sprays of all time. If you just want your makeup to last, I recommend this. I wore this on my wedding day, and every time I use it, it doesn't let me down. Next, I have this package from Benefit, and it's their new Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. They came out with 12 shades, which has a fairly good range in terms of the amount. They definitely could come out with more, but it does go from fair to fairly dark, even though there's only a few shades to choose from. And the thing is with this, I actually really like the formula of this. I used it in a testing Sephora Just Arrived section. I used that foundation in that video, and I really like it. I've been reaching for it, but unfortunately, the color undertones for me doesn't work out every time. They have minimal range in terms of their depth with undertone, so I'm kind of the opposite of when they go deeper, it's more warm when I'm gonna be more neutral to cool, and when it's lighter, I'm a little bit more warm when it's more neutral. For me, finding a shade has been quite difficult. The best tone and match for me is number 5 if you're similar to me, but this one would only work when I'm more fair like I am right now. So 5 is pretty much a perfect match for my skin tone right now, but with this summer I haven't been able to reach for it with self-tanning just because the undertone is off. The formula is fantastic, so if you're able to find a shade, I would definitely recommend it. It's getting really good reviews on Sephora. I was checking the app as well, and I agree, it's a really great foundation. It's just the undertones that are a little bit off for me in their range. So you can see this is shade number 1, which is very fair, and number 12. So they do have a fairly decent range, just not the amount that I would like because I'm kind of in between colors. Another product from Benefit that I was also very excited for because the foundation did work out for me, but this was even better. So I was on the Sephora app just browsing like I typically do, looking for a new product to review for you guys, and I saw that they came out with a couple new shades in their brow products, which I thought was fantastic because their range was from 1 to 6, but they came out with some 0.5s. So a new shade is a warm auburn brown, which I'm not, and then they have 4.5, which is a neutral deep brown, which is perfect for me. As soon as I saw that they had a neutral deep brown, sign me up. So they sent me a few of the new color, and I have the 4.5 Precisely My Brow in my brows right now, and typically I've been using Ka-Brow in number 4, but the 4.5 is perfect, spot on match for me. I'm so happy that they had some additional shades to this line because 4 was a little bit too warm, and 4.5 is perfect. It's not cool, it's neutral, not too warm, it's just perfect color. Another very exciting release to me was the new Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. That's a big name. So they came out with 20 shades of their I'm hitting myself on the head. They came out with 20 shades. This is so awkward. I've been testing out so far so good. It's worked for me. I used it in a tutorial so you can see this in action. I used one to conceal and I also used one for underneath my eyes. I did a very extreme brightening effect underneath the eyes if you guys saw that. The colors that I really like are Honey, which matches me when I'm tan, or this one would be the only one that I would consider contouring with because you can contour with these. Other shades are much too warm for my personal preference, but this is a good neutral foundation that works when I'm fair to contour. It just doesn't work when my skin tone is actually honey. So love that one. And there is 0.5 fluid ounces. It's half the size of a typical foundation because usually foundations are 1 ounce. So that is incredible. You get a ton of product in here. I don't know another concealer that has this much product in. So good for Too Faced, good value right there. And then the concealer I've been using most often to conceal my under eye area is Vanilla. Love this shade. It's a nice warm tone, really yellow, so it really helps brighten the under eye. That one I would recommend if you like similar kind of concealers as me. It's pretty similar in tone, not as yellow, but close to the KKW number 5, which I love. And the only thing about this concealer that I wish was slightly different, I wish it was slightly thicker, just because I have troughs underneath my eyes and it's kind of hard to fill in that area, and I find a thicker concealer, not as thick as Tarte, but kind of along the lines of the KKW in terms of thickness. That has been my favorite so far. It's almost there. Honestly, it's just slightly more thick, and I know that is really picky of me, but for me, for it to be perfect, I would just like it just slightly thicker. Ton of coverage. That's just 1 dot of the vanilla, and it covers. It's good, and it's not too drying. It's actually quite luminous and hydrating. Next, I have a package from Bite Beauty, which is a Canadian brand, and I've purchased a bunch of their products in the past, and they contacted me on Instagram asking if I'd like to select some products to try. So I wanted to try out a bunch of their lip products that I haven't tried yet. So I picked out a few lip pencils, some of their multi-sticks to try, and some of their regular lipsticks, a lot of nude shades, so whatever nudes they had, like, sign me up. I also swatched all those on my IG stories for you guys, so I'll put some pictures in here if they haven't expired yet. I've been a big fan of Bite for a long time, so I'm so happy they contacted me and allowed me to pick out some more shades to play around with. Then KLPOLISH launched their summer collection, which looks like this, and they update coupon codes seasonally, so I do have a new coupon code for you guys if you do purchase KLPOLISH to save you some money at checkout. And I already mentioned Tropicana in a favorites video. I've just been really loving yellow nail polish lately, and the KLPOLISH formula is fantastic if you haven't tried it yet. Then Maybelline sent over a package with their new Total Temptation waterproof mascara. And before, when this released, it was their coconut mascara, the regular one. This is now the waterproof version. I hated the original because it would flake off on my eyes. So since this was the coconut mascara, I would equate it to coconut flakes on my face. But this one, I actually really, really like, and it's waterproof, and I hate waterproof mascara. It surprised me that I like this as much as I do. So this is what I've been using for summer. It doesn't come off because I go to the pool often, and if I have any kind of makeup on when I go over there, it doesn't smudge or move, and I don't get raccoon eyes. So the brush is a natural bristle brush, which I prefer, and the formula is on the drier side, which I also prefer. So that's why I think I really like this formula. And it's not too hard on my lashes because I do find waterproof a little bit harder to remove. However, this one, it's been coming off when I want it to and not coming off when I don't want it to, you know? So it's been working out really well, and I recommend this one. The next package I have to share with you guys is from Lancome, and it's their L'Absolute Lacquer, and I love this formula. I've yet to find out if this is a limited edition or not. I really hope it's not. So these are the colors that they included. I do believe they have more than this, but these are the ones that I have to show you. 274, I mentioned in a favorites, is my favorite color. I was looking on the Sephora app again, and I think it was sold out, unfortunately. Hopefully it's back in stock now. I like this color so much because it reminds me of the MAC and Patrick Star limited edition Mama Star, and it reminds me of both the lipstick and lip gloss combined to give you that beautiful rosy color. So I've been really enjoying this. It does look on the sheer side because it is a watery type formula, but you can layer these up, which I really like. So it's super comfortable, long wearing. You can layer it so you can get a more sheer or a more opaque application, which I like the versatility of that. So the formula of these I really like. Please do not be limited edition because I've fallen in love with this because I needed something to replace that lip combo I constantly was doing, and that does it for me. So 274 I highly recommend, but the formula is really fantastic. If you haven't tried it out, I really like this one. This package literally just arrived from Lancome. No word of a lie. It is the Lancome Beach Club. You can't even read that. So here are the products that are part of the summer launch. So in this collection, we have the Monsieur Big Waterproof Mascara, and then we have the Glow for It. You need to see these glowing products. Oh my goodness. This is not going to even do it justice, I don't think, in this lighting. This is the Glow for It palette. It's all over color and highlighter for eyes, cheeks, and face. And I'm going to swatch it right now. I haven't even touched it. So soft. So soft. This is a very gold shade. So pretty. This feels creamy. Creamy to the touch. This feels incredible. Oh my goodness, that bronzer. So this feels amazing to me. So we have a highlight, a bronzer, and then I would use that as an eyeshadow. Wow. These feel like creams. And that bronzer color, that undertone is so pretty. And then this also looks so pretty. It's called the Bronze and Glow Californian Glow Creator Sun-Kissed Effect 02 Your Pink Glow Shot. So long. So it says Bronze and Glow embossed in there. And I don't even know how I would use this. There's so many colors, just mix it all together. Such a pretty pink shade. I love that as well. It's right down there. Next, I have this package from Maybelline. Maybelline extended their Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. If you guys didn't know already, they have 40 shades. Look at that beautiful range. So I picked out some new shades. They let me pick out 3 to try. And I usually always would go for 220. And that one is Natural Beige. That usually almost always fits me in terms of color. And then I went for a couple more tan shades and different undertones. So I went for 228 Soft Tan and 310 Sun Beige to try out and see if any of those are a little bit better. But more often than not, 220 works for me if you're the same coloring. Then IT Cosmetics sent over a package. And we have a couple new skincare products. We have the Secret Sauce, which is a clinically advanced miraculous anti-aging moisturizer, which is right there. It's white, so it's hard to see. And then we have the Miracle Water, which is a 3-in-1 glow tonic, skin brightening radiance booster, anti-aging treatment essence, and skin softening micellar cleanser. Wow, you sound good. Going to keep you out to try next. Then IT Cosmetics sent over a selection of products to try out. We have a mirror right here, which my daughter was playing with. And the thing that really caught my eye, this is number 1, are these antioxidant booster drops. And I'm so happy they came out with these because it's nice to see a drugstore come out with one of those dropper antioxidant boosters so you can mix in with your foundation. I use drops like this underneath stick foundations to have them glide on a little bit smoother because I am wearing a stick foundation today. So to add some radiance to your skin prior to putting that on, especially if you have dry skin, these work fantastic. And I love that e.l.f. came out with one, so it's nice and affordable. Then they also have their Rose Gold eyeshadow palette. Then we have the Beautifully Bare Natural Glow Lotion with Aloe and Luminous Gold. This is beautiful. Then we have this Power Glow highlighter in gold. And then we have another skincare product, which is this brightening mask, which I'm excited to try. I love sheet masks. But this is the most exciting for. I need to look up the price of this because this is something I'd hands down would have picked up from the e.l.f. website had I seen it prior to this being sent to me. They always have 50% off sales and things like that, so e.l.f. is fantastic to shop with. And the Body Shop sent over this little refrigerator. It's so cute. And inside they have these body yogurts. So we have mango, moringa, British rose, and strawberry. Mango anything from Body Shop is my favorite scent that they carry. It's so good. I just want to smell this one right now. Oh, it smells so good. I don't like yogurt though. On my body, it's okay. It smells incredible. I can't wait to use that. So these are 100% vegan. Another package from Benefit. They sent over this set of little mini mascaras, so you can kind of find the one that you like the best. They have They're Real, Bad Girl Bang, and the Roller Lash. Pretty sure my favorite of the three is Roller Lash, and then they have the full sizes. So giveaway city. We have a lot of stuff for a giveaway soon. You better stay tuned. I can't wink. Why do I even try? It's embarrassing. Don't do it. Then I received this super cute package from L'Oreal, and it's a bunch of their hair care products that they just recently launched. And this backpack they customized from Forever 21. I saw inside. So you could probably find this at Forever 21 if you like the backpack. They included some hair ties and a hairband in here, which is really nice. And then they have a bunch of new hair products, which I was so excited for. I already used this one, which is their Stylista Defining Spray for added shape and bounce for curls. And I did this when I diffused my hair and made it naturally curly, because I do have naturally wavy hair, but I can get some natural curl definition if I were to use a product like this and use a diffuser in my hair. I did use quite a bit, I think. I do have a lot of hair though. Granted. And then they also came out with a texturizing mist for sea-kissed waves and wind-swept body. These were all with various influencers, I believe. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with any of them, but they did co-create these with some influencers. And then this one is a heat protective primer, and it has a heat protection of 230 Celsius in Style Extender. Then we also have the Smoothing Serum, which has a heat protection of 230 and All Day Anti-Frizz, which I should have used today on my hair, if I was thinking. And then we have a Shaping Cream Wax to shape your hair. So a bunch of new products. I like the curl one, and I haven't tried the other ones yet, but I'm really excited too. Then I also qualified for the Vichy package from INFLUENSTER, and anyone can sign up for INFLUENSTER. I've talked about them numerous times on my channel before, and it's just a place where you can test out product. It could be beauty related, which I often qualify for, household items. I've had diapers, any kind of food product. I just got some chips in the mail as well. And it's just various stuff. I love when I qualify for any kind of food product too. So you don't have to have a following. You fill out a profile, and if you match what they're looking for to send a product to, then they'll send it to you. So you do not need a huge following or any following at all to sign up for INFLUENSTER. So definitely check it out. I know a lot of you have from my recommendation. They sent me the Aqualina Therma Rehydrating Cream and the Rehydrating Serum. 97% of this line is of natural origin, which is really nice. Another subscription service that came this month is the FACETORY, and this one is in collaboration with Bustle. And FACETORY is one of the few subscription services that I love, because you guys know I love doing sheet masks. And they have different kind of boxes you can get. You can get one with, I think, 4, and then this one comes with 7. I've already used 2 of the masks this month, and they always come with these masks that I would never think to try myself. A lot of them are Korean based, and I like that they come with cards so I can actually read what these masks do. But it's nice. They have just a ton of different brands, different kinds. A lot of them are whitening in this particular one. It's just a nice way to try out different masks. If you use sheet masks all the time, I would definitely recommend this service to you, because you get to try out so many different ones that you probably wouldn't have found on your own. At least that's what happens with me. And then I just discover new and great masks to try. So definitely one to try if you want to pamper yourself and if you enjoy sheet masks and skincare like I do. Great subscription service. One of my favorite launches this month was from ZOEVA, and they came out with their Screen Queen collection. And this reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury. It looks so beautiful. I'm just a sucker for the old Hollywood glamour look. They came out with 4 lip products. They have a blush and an eyeshadow palette, and then they had their brush kit, which you guys, it came in a pouch like this, and I was using their brushes in my most recent tutorial that I did for you guys, that bronze glitter look. If I could recommend one set to myself, it would be that set. The only thing that was missing from that set for me, if they included the 109 ZOEVA face paint brush, that set literally would be perfection for me. They have this huge bronzer brush, a beautiful highlight brush, right here. All the styles of brushes that I love, they had in this set. So I highly recommend if you're looking for new brushes, these ZOEVA brushes are one of my absolute favorites. And this one, if you like that old Hollywood glam, these are beautiful. This is 100% my favorite set that they've ever come out with and collection is this one right here. Then Garnier sent over a bunch of skincare and more masks. We have more sheet masks here. So we have a couple of their sheet masks. We have the Moisture Bomb, which I've tried and love. They also have a charcoal sheet mask. I've not tried that before. This was my favorite thing that I saw. I'm a sucker for facial mist, as you guys know, and this one is their new rose water one. Rose facial mist. Sign me up. This one I was instantly excited for, good for dry and sensitive skin. It literally was made for me. I use rose water every day in my skincare routine, so I was really happy to see a drugstore brand do a rose water like that. And then they came out with the 3-in-1 with rose water. So this is like the one that I showed in a previous haul. It is a day cream, night cream, and mask. I use these as masks, and these are all vegan, just in case you guys were curious. This is their Refreshing Facial Cleanser, Refreshing Toner, and then we have the 10-in-1 Rescue Leave-In Detangler. And the brand ZORAH reached out to me, and they sent me a few products. They sent me these illuminators and a pen, and then the thing that I was really excited for was this Venus Shimmering Argan Oil, and this is for your face, body, and hair. It smells really good, and it has argan oil, a little bit of shimmer, not too much. It gives you more of a glow than shimmer or anything like that, so I like that. I like that there's not too much shimmer in there. The last thing I have is from Avon, and they sent over a bunch of their kids line for me to try, and it's 100% fun, toxic free. This looks like fun. Fun for me, I'm not a kid. I do have 2 kids, by the way, and this is the Soapy Slime Body Cleanser. And this has no parabens, no harsh soaps, no tears, hypoallergenic. So yeah, that's like a gel consistency. It smells like green apple. Can I use that on myself too? They also sent over their Super Foam Body Wash. I love the little characters they have. And then the Hocus Pocus Lotion Moisturizer. So super cute. I'm definitely going to get use out of those. I'm going to be trying that slime tonight and let you guys know how that works. That is everything for my new and beauty for July. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's a lot of stuff to get through. As usual, I hope you stuck with me. My voice stuck with me. Thank goodness. I was worried there for a minute. It actually got better as I went on. If you've tried any of these products, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know your thoughts and experiences with any of these things if you've tried them so far. And that's going to be it. Thank you guys for sticking with me through this long, long, long haul. And I will see you guys in my next video.